under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Lunch choice today is pretzel cheese sauce. Will you please join me while we read our mission statement? At Lincoln, we are leading each other to seek solutions in a STEM-focused environment with tenacity and civility.
Good morning. Live to you class. I want to introduce something exciting to you this morning. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, but every year at Halloween, the district has a scary story contest, and the scary story contest this year version of the contest or section because we're
This is Emma Grantham in Miss Carochi's 5th grade class, and I'm reading my scary story, End Times, which is a first place winner. I hope in these last few moments before the world ends, I may tell my story. But please don't make my mistake. Don't go looking for this trouble, for it will burden you owed so gravely. My dear friend has used the last of her magic to transport this to a time when this hasn't happened. You'll probably understand better if I tell you my story. Very well. I had always wanted something interesting to happen to me, but nothing ever did. It was a boring, average day at the mall. We were drinking milkshakes and eating cheesy fries. But when my BFF Emily told me this bonkers story about some girl who got lost in the woods and found the circle of red stones. It apparently took place in our town's very own Sherlock Forest. Has your older brother got a hold of you again? I laughed. Yeah, she mumbled as she got up to throw away her milkshake cup. I grabbed 2 French fries and arranged them in my mouth to where they look like Dracula fangs. So, she sees Dracula, I say? I want to suck your blood. You're gross, she said as she grabbed her own French fries and made herself some fangs. Her mom entered the milkshake shop carrying a ton of shopping bags. Hey Mom, want to hit the wheelbarrow shop next? Emily joked. My mom was next to Emily's and told us, time to go, girls. I couldn't get this thought on my head. What if the story is true? This could be the exciting thing I've been waiting for. I ran outside to Mom, who was watering the flowers, and asked, can we go camping in Sherlock Forest? And to much surprise, she said, anything to get your brother out of the house. After a week of packing, we headed out to Sherlock Forest. I looked out the window of the car and saw a couple of crows out the window. Is that a flock of crows? I asked my brother. No, not enough to be one, he said. Plus, it's a murder of crows, not a flock. I got mad and decided to take a nap. When I woke up, we were at camp and Dad had already set up our tents. One for Mom and Dad and one for my brother and me. We always went camping in the same spot near a cliff at the edge of the trees, overlooking the town. I grabbed my bag and started to unpack when I felt as though I was being watched. When I turned around, all I saw were 3 black crows. I shrugged and walked away. We soon ate dinner and roasted s'mores. After finishing my 5th, I asked, can I go explore? Starting to look for my flashlight, she answers, only if you bring your brother and stay on the path. I groaned, not James. But I took the offer. After all, it wasn't every day I got to look for some creepy ring of blood red stones. After forever, I turned around and didn't see my brother. How could he ditch me? I yelled. I heard the fluttering of wings. Thousands of them. I looked up to see crows. Thousands of them. In a flock. No, a murder. I ran until I fell down the hill. Bushes and trees pummeled me with their branches. I stopped rolling near a circle of trees with 9 red stones between each tree. I peer in, hoping to see something, but I only see 2 crows just like the 3 I saw earlier. Where's the 3rd? I asked, not even knowing what I had meant. I stepped in the circle, feeling...
Opportunity. Our winter poetry contest